a river, it comes floating down on the old King's back. A river, to come floating down on the wilderness.
Letters, Pop.
Oh, I dearly admire to, Missy. I surely would, but I'm so hungry, I'm afraid I ain't got the strength to sing another note.
Mr. Buzzard, if lack of eating will stop that catterwall, and I'll never serve you another morsel.
Well, I can't promise that now, but unless I get some victuals soon, I'll fair expire.
Oh, the bloat of you'll keep you nourished for a month.
Hello, Riverboat! Well, looky there.
Could you give a stranger a hand?
Is there any guarantee you wouldn't take an arm along with it?
Just my word, monsieur. My canoe struck a rock and went down in the rapids. I was heading south to visit a friend of mine, Daniel Boone.
The very gentleman we've traveled these 4 weeks to see. Taking up a homestead we are, in the settlement of Boonesboro.
Your fortitude is only surpassed by your judgment, madame. But my plight remains the same. Without your help, I am at the mercy of the Indians.
Oh, Mr. Butters, we can't leave this nice gentleman to the heathen savages. Mr. Butters?
I hear you, Mrs. Butters.
Good people, you have just saved the life of Lac Duquesne and his grateful friends.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fightin'est man the frontier ever knew. What a boon, what a doer, what a dream come a truer was he. What a doer, what a dream come a truer was he.
Israel, so help me, if you don't keep that fool goose away from me, I'm going to cook both of you for dinner.
It's too heavy for you.
I don't mind, Daniel.
We'll hunt up enough hides in a month or so. At any rate, we'll be back as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. A month? 2 months?
Rebecca, these people came out here because I told them what a fine country this is.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to be responsible for them forever. Let them do for themselves for a change. Hunt their own hides.
Most of these people don't know the wilderness. I do.
Well, you may know the wilderness, but you don't know me. There's a limit to how much I can do without you. What? The roof needs fixing right now, and I need salt to cure the winter's meat. And your son could do with a little attention before he gets to be as wild as one of your Indians. And Jemima, well, she's going to be grown up and leaving us before you can turn around. And as for me, I'm just a little bit tired of those long, lonely nights without my man beside me.
What'll it be first? The roof? The salt? My son, my daughter? Or you?
Oh, Dan, I don't mean to be a shrew.
No, figure I'll take things in order. First the roof. I'll go see Cincinnatus and get some tools. And then down the line till tonight. And the last thing on your list.
Dan.
Be back as soon as I see Cincinnatus.
I'll tell you, Yadkin, humble only wants to make friends. You just have to learn to meet him halfway. Try tickling him.
Well, I'll do that, Israel, just as soon as I get my axe honed down sharp enough.
After the hide hunt yet. Gotta get started.
Well, what about you?
Oh, got me some family chores to catch up with.
Family chores?
Yeah, mending the roof, fetching salt, being a father. And a husband.
Daniel, you sound like you're either coming down with intermittence or you just got a good dose of sulfur and senna. Since when the house chores come before hide hunting?
Since he said I do. Or at least when he remembers he said I do.
Women, you don't want a man, you want a calendar. It's Mingo.
Who's that with him?
Trouble. They even walk like trouble.
Bingo. Who are your friends?
No painted heathen is a friend of mine, thank you kindly.
Mingo ain't wearing paint.
Israel.
I found them wandering up above Blue Lakes. They seem to be looking for you.
That him?
Daniel Boone.
It's a terrible thing, that's what it is. Luring simple, God-fearing innocents into the wilds and then picking them clean.
Ma'am?
Go on, tell us. Tell us you never heard of him. Go on, just try to tell us.
Gone, everything gone. Missy's wedding dress, even with the lilac sewed on. And my new copper kettle and Ma's porcelain night bucket.
Well, look, ma'am.
The brazenness of the man.
I ought to get me a tree trunk and just pound you straight down past the roots.
Will somebody please tell me what this is all about?
Robbery, that's what it's all about. Him and his friend. All that's lacking of the horns and the forked tail.
What friend?
He called himself Duquesne.
Duquesne.
Said you and he were just like brothers. Now go on. Tell us you don't know.
I know it.
Not even the saints can preserve us now. We've fallen into a den of thieves.
Well, that's about all I can tell you. We was just pouring down the river. Then there he was, him and them 50 cutthroats.
5.
Before I knew it, we was walking and they was pouring.
Duquesne. Daniel, if that French devil gets a toehold on the Kentucky, he'll have the whole territory stand on his head inside a month.
This Duquesne. Now tell me, just who is he? I mean, he didn't act like no river pirate.
Well, he might just have been born to better things. He told you we were friends. Well, that was true once. The first time I met him, I was crossing a trace. He shot a pair of Choctaw off my back. He was wearing French Army blue with a major's gold braid. Even had himself a fancy title. That man was my friend. But what's happened since?
He's become the worst of the Shawnee scalp hunters. A man loyal only to the highest bidder. And a man for whom the Cherokee have long kept a fire burning.
What's been done to trim his lampwick?
Kentucky's a big place, friend, mostly wilderness. Lots of land for a man to get lost in if that's the way he wants it. And being what he is, that's the way Duquesne wants it.
Well, there's one thing for sure. We got to stop him before he stops us. Robbing poor settler folks is bad enough. But what if he should get his hands on that new shipment of rifles I owed?
He's already got them.
He got what?
Your rifles. 5 cases of them. Factor up at Salem sent them down with me. Paid me 10 shillings hard cash.
Factor sent 50 rifles with you?
There's no one else to send them with. Leastways, no one dependable, like me.
You know what that could mean, Daniel? With 50 rifles, Duquesne and the Shawnee could start a fire that would burn all of Kentucky and everyone in it.
Nothing for it except Duquesne's got to be stopped, and right now.
I'll round up every able-bodied man in the settlement. Be sure he's got plenty of shot and powder.
No.
Stop Duquesne, we have to move quiet and quick. That means the fewer the better. Duquesne's my responsibility, Becky. Like it or not, it's my job to stop him.
Now, Daniel, the Cherokee have a stake in this. That makes stopping Duquesne our job.
Well, I guess that puts off the hide hunt. Especially since I always did want to see if that Frenchie bleeds like a redcoat.
We're not back in 3 days, Cincinnatus.
We'll know what to do.
It's still too heavy for you.
And I still don't mind. The roof can wait.
What are we going to do?
Well, you're welcome to stay here. There's plenty of room.
But what about our own cabin?
Dan'll don't fetch back them rifles. You won't need one. None of us will.
I taught him this trick myself. He must have known we'd be after him.
Well, that's that. He's long gone.
Butter's boat's gone, too.
Well, what now?
Boone's bar was downstream, and they've gone upstream, and with the boat.
It's an open trail, Yad. Not even Duquesne can hide it. It has to be settled one way or another. It's got to be settled. There's moon enough. Let's go.
You are as valuable as spun gold, as beautiful as a woman's sigh in the night.
Me, I'd settle for some ham for breakfast.
Feathers, you have no soul. You would do harm to our Paul. Enceinte.
Well, I don't know from pork and sand, but I'd sure admired some fried pig.
Feathers, our squealing friend is in the family way. So pretty soon there will be many hams and sausages. But in the meantime, we just wait and admire this manna sent from heaven.
That's why you sent them two for some fodder?
Well, expectant mothers make odd demands.
A pig? Who answers to the name of Butters. Just showing us the way.
Stop your bodacious holler.
Here.
Aunt said or not. If that sow don't stop, she's going to be sausages come night.
Oh, she wants her own breakfast. It will be here soon. Well, Daniel Boone, I should have anticipated you.
Fears you did make a mistake.
Yes, but nothing that friendship cannot cure. Or have you forgotten?
It'd be a little hard to forget your store-issue blue uniform with the gold braid. Now all I see is Shawnee feathers and a pack of swamp rats.
Swamp scum would be closer to it.
Just a minor transfer of allegiance, Daniel. Nothing that would interest you.
Try me.
The man who wore that blue uniform was known as the Marquis de Val, Daniel. Once quite prominent in the court of Versailles. So prominent, in fact, that one day he tried to remove the crown from Louis XV and put it on the head of his son, the Dauphin. Tragically, the plan failed. So the Marquis became simply Lac Duquesne. Footloose soldier of fortune, with a price on his head in France, in the colonies.
And now in Kentucky.
For merely borrowing that scow of a riverboat? Surely, Daniel.
Rifles, Duquesne. How much did your Shawnee friends pay you for them?
Let's shoot the lot of them here and now.
Your friend is rather bloodthirsty, huh?
We can't take him back to the settlement, feed him and guard him, that's for certain.
Yes, that is a definite hardship.
Not for the Cherokee. We have our own reasons for wanting this Shawnee soldier of fortune.
No, you would not want this on your conscience, would you, Daniel? A savage's revenge?
Wouldn't hurt my conscience any.
There's always Salem. That'd be one way of ensuring peace along the river. What do you say to that, Duquesne?
Well, I'm rather accustomed to my freedom, Daniel. It would not please me to be imprisoned.
It'd please a lot of folk I know.
So the decision is, whom do we please? But How do we decide?
If you don't mind, I'll do the deciding.
I am afraid that I have to defer to you for now. Well, it appears that I have the choice now, mon ami.
I've had more comfortable boat rides.
I wonder why this one. Duquesne could have killed us back there.
That's right, he could. But he didn't.
He's a fancy talker, but deep down blue-blooded or otherwise, he's no different from Gertie or Morell or any of the rest of them.
No, you're wrong, Yad. There's a difference. That soldier in that fancy blue suit, he ain't dead yet. Not by a long shot.
Breeding doesn't make the man, Daniel. Under any title, Duquesne would still be what he is, a renegade.
This is time for departure, Daniel. I have planned a little test for you. 2 of you, but only 2.
I told you.
Besides, this one adds nothing to it. And anyway, it was his intent to kill us, right?
All 3 of us, Duquesne. One way or another, all 3 of us.
You are many kilometers inside of Shawnee territory. Not precisely friends of you, Cherokee, huh? I think possibly 2 of you could make it back to safety. But I know for a certainty that you could not make it if you followed us further.
Turn Yad loose, Duquesne.
Adieu, my friend. I hope the next time our trails cross, we will have more time to visit. Oh, Daniel, keep going south. I would not want my friends the Shawnee to catch you. No. No bullet. My friend Daniel Boone, a little more artistry, please, huh? Go back, Daniel! Don't try to follow us! I want there to be another time! All right. Back to work.
You let Duquesne shoot me. Been a sight quicker than what the Shawnees do when they catch us.
There's no denying that.
They haven't caught us yet.
Just give them time.
We started out to get those rifles. I can't see things have changed much.
You can. No guns, not even a knife. Fine chance we'd have even if we could catch Duquesne again.
I spotted an old spruce back a ways. I think I'll climb to the top and get a little sleep.
Daniel.
Be sure and put out that fire. You better get yourself some good hiding place, too, Yadkin.
Daniel, we won't even have the protection of each other when they come for us.
Good night, Yad. We'll leave before dawn when they go.
See you in the morning, Yadkin. If the Shawnee leave anything.
If you think I'm sleeping tonight, you're a long way wrong. I'm staying right here.
Wonder what a good yank on those poles would do.
It would give at least 2 of them a badly needed bath. If we could get close enough, we might make it swimming underwater.
We could work upstream and float down on them from behind a log.
Oh, we could just stand back, throw rocks at him, make just about as much sense.
Duquesne's main camp.
Can't be anything else.
We could work our way behind them.
Man, we might be able to jump them as they land.
It's worth a chance.
Daniel. That's about as close as it can get.
Nimot, Duquesne, Nimot! Titan, they way Mesco.
The vultures do not waste any time, do they?
Nemote! Awasalepo, Newala!
Our foul-smelling brethren, the Shawnee, here to welcome us back into their hearts, and here to cheat us if they can.
Only this time we ain't got trinkets to trade.
This time we will get everything we want, mon ami. Everything and perhaps more.
Duquesne we might surprise, but the Shawnee. Your plan won't work, Daniel.
We just have to come up with another plan.
River pirates are one thing, but the whole Shawnee Nation?
Kashita, you beautiful... you big, beautiful, ugly bear. I am glad to see you again. Huh? Oh, the canoe. We lost it. This we picked up yesterday.
Yes.
With 50 rifles. Yes, yes, indeed. It will please the Shawnees, yes. Que kukilami bil, nisi ha. Pasquate que noshi. Shikon kokwa menete. That's right, you miserable aborigines. Yes. Feast your eyes. That is all you are going to feast with. Yes. This time you are going to give me what I want. Yes. Hey, Kashita, go with them. Bring back the chief, the Shawnee chief. Be sure to tell him that Lac Jigen has 50 Henry rifles, right? Right. Nemote! When is it? Fellas, hurry it up. We have to be ready for tonight, for the Shawnee celebration.
All right.
We can't stay here. We can't attack.
Got any suggestions yet?
Man, I sure do. Let's forget about grabbing hold of the bear's tail and head for home.
We've come a mighty long ways. Be ashamed to leave without a try. Bingo?
Well, I expected some kind of fight.
Some kind of fight. This won't be a fight. This'll be a massacre. And a massacre I don't like. Especially when it's me what's getting it done to.
You'd feel better with a rifle?
I'd feel a darn sight better.
There's 5 cases of rifles in that camp. Come dark, we'll see what we can do.
Well, I reckon everybody's got to die sometime. No better company around here to do it with than I can see.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I ain't figuring on dying just yet.
Now, I'm glad to hear that, because I'm going to stay right close to you. What are you doing?
We can't do anything till dark. Figured on taking a little nap.
vergüenza, dices. Cheta, Jose, Paue, Lame, Lawe, Quechacelo.
Tepa, Tua, Holly.
When are we going to start trading?
You have never heard of the protocols, mon ami. We have to entertain our guest.
You mean you're going to fill them with whiskey? You won't know what they're going to have to pay for them rifles.
Yes, but this time we are not bargaining for a pile of fur pelts.
What are you talking about?
Land. More land than any single man has ever owned.
Wait till it's dark, you say? Well, it's dark. Look what's setting out there.
Haven't changed a thing. Just makes it more interesting.
Interesting. Anna, what's it gonna take to get you to give this up?
Duquesne offered to give them rifles back. Ready, Mingo? Let's go, Yad.
Holy Hannah, look here.
The thing is, how much can we carry back?
Powder and shot here to last for a mighty long war.
If the Shawnee run the settlers out, Duquesne sure won't have to fight it anymore.
Duquesne is the Shawnee's friend and the settlers gone. He'll have Kentucky all for his own.
What's that for?
If things don't go right, one of us will set a torch to that. That way there won't be anything left for the Shawnee or Duquesne.
Or us.
Let's go.
The hardest thing to come by in the wilderness is a good horse. Ain't it, Duquesne?
Yes, just about the most valuable thing a man can own, Daniel. Except friendship.
Or a good rifle.
That will not stop my men and the Shawnee, no. They will be back soon. What then?
Well, that depends on how long it takes to load the boat.
The boat.
Found some things over in that cabin. They kind of lost their way on the way to the settlement. We intend to see that they get there.
Yeah.
We better get started. You've got some work to do.
Keshita, hey, listen. Underestimate your worthy opponent once, perhaps. Twice. Never.
There's no telling how much time we've got. Start with the gun crates.
I'm one of you. To have a partner like you. No, you would not last long. You would be too careless.
The crates, Duquesne.
Yeah.
Hope you ain't tired, Duquesne.
Someday, monsieur, the positions would be changed.
You won't live that long. Come on. There's one more crate. Get it.
Hey, Mango, hang on to this. Think you might like it. Hurry up and grab that box. They're leaving here.
Well, that's just what I've been waiting to hear.
You are still a long ways from Boonesboro, mon ami.
Closer than we've been for 2 days.
What about the rest of the supplies?
You get to the boat, I'll take care of these.
Take this, Duquesne. Well, let's go for a ride. Pick up them poles.
still following, Daniel.
I know.
What you can see is only a handful. There are many more.
I'm fortunate to have such friends.
It is only because I can supply them with what they need.
Like rifles?
Like rifles. They will follow us to Boonesboro.
I reckon they will.
They may not rescue me. Then again, they may. In any event, many of the people in your settlement will die.
It's possible.
What is it you want from me, Daniel? Prison in Salem? I will die before I submit to prison. You know that.
So?
So? Release me. I will go back north with the Shawnees, and that'll be the end of it. For this time.
Listen to them talking. A few minutes we're going to look like porcupines.
As much as I want that one. You have my word.
Which is worth about as much as my horn filled with wet gunpowder. I say we take him back.
This is your decision. Daniel, you are one of the very few men I have ever respected. On that respect, you have my word.
What do you say, Yadkin? You a gambling man?
Not with them odds, I'm not.
Bingo?
As he said, it's your decision.
One way, somebody's bound to get killed at the settlement. The other way, only maybe. I reckon you've made a bargain, Duquesne.
But you are not sure I am going to keep it.
Well, I sure ain't.
Casita! De la Chou!
You are still not sure, huh?
Be a sorry way to end our friendship, Duquesne.
Very valid point.
Go ahead and do it if you're going to do it.
We won't have long to wait.
Been long enough already.
We'll be out of range before long. Don't shoot.
A little souvenir for you, Daniel! Au revoir, my friend! Until we meet again!
Gentlemen, should we head for home?
There's a couple of them slightly used. I don't mind telling you, Mr. Boone, I thought my boat and things were gone for good.
Was the time it came close to being so.
And our brass candlesticks. Oh, it's still marvelous, Mrs. Buckles.
Yeah, don't make things tougher than they were.
Tougher than they were. More times than that when it fair looked like we'd never see the backside of another day.
Might be a jug of my mahogany with scamper juice to help you forget.
My memory is slipping already.
Daniel, you forgot this.
Dan, where did you get that?
You like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mingo, if you wouldn't mind getting that keg of salt. I think I know where we might get a home-cooked meal in a certain leaky roof cabin I know.
Oh, it doesn't leak anymore.
Oh?
Me and mine's been staying with your family. The least I could do is fix it for you.
Oh, and they're staying on with us until they get their own cabin built.
Sam Grippy had 8 of them. I counted them.
Daniel, do you think we have room for a new mother and 8 new babies?
Why not?
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. From From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippenest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a boom, what a doer, what a dream come a truer. What a boom, what a doer,